Hey everyone, we are back with another update video, and by we I mean with me as always is Corey.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
And to dive right into things, on the PC version, I am on schedule with what I had mentioned in the previous video. The whole game can be played through now. There's still some issues that we're going to be internally testing and fixing to make sure it's pretty darn stable and it's unlikely players will run into anything especially annoying like soft locks. And then we will extend the testing at that point to maybe any of you backers who want to start testing it. And then shortly after that, we should be able to finally make it available, maybe in some kind of early adopter or some way that at least that you backers that backed for any version of Damon Claw will at least be able to start playing via a Steam key on the PC, start playing the finished Megadrive version and the work in progress PC version, which we will continue to work on. That's the one, as we've said before, we're going to continue adding to it for quite a while. But in the meantime, obviously, we're going to keep working on the Neo Geo version with Pixelheart until that is finished. And speaking of the Neo Geo version, in other good news on the Pixelheart side of things, they did just add a production manager dedicated to helping make sure everything is as streamlined and organized as possible on their end of things. And we've been working with this production manager for a few weeks now, and it really is going more smoothly and quickly now, which is fantastic. And not only is it great just from that point of view, but also just having that additional person there for organizing management and for working with the programmer directly over there to answer questions and to kind of organize the Trello board we made. And basically it's streamlining and optimizing things at a much better state, which again not only will help us finish the Neo Geo version as fast as we can with them, but make sure it's eating up as little additional time out of the other stuff we have to do, like finish the add-ons and the PC version as well. And also, speaking of the Neo Geo, we're finally at a state where we could start showing, likely in every update video, some Neo Geo specific gameplay footage running on real, or at least in my case or Future Mike's case, emulating the Neo Geo. And Future Mike is going to edit in some footage as I'm yapping, and we're going to put special focus right now on level 2. And do you want to talk about that a little bit, Corey?
Yeah, if you saw one of our previous videos, we were showing a preview of some of the enhancements we're making to the graphics of the game. In level 2, it was a good opportunity to really push the idea of the cold effects and the snow. I added a fog effect to the bottom of the foreground layer because it's on the Neo Geo. Technically, it's not really a tile map. The level is basically just giant sprites, these big chunks. And so I was able to get away with a lot more effects-wise. And I was a little worried at first making it whether it would really run or take a major performance hit, but it seems to be doing fine based on technical specs provided by the programmers.
We've mentioned this before in past videos, but every system has its unique strengths that you can really leverage, but in some cases that they can be slightly weaker in some cases. And it's great to really learn your way around what the hardware is capable of, because then you can have these ideas like, well, since we're forced to use these big sprites, the one thing the Neo Geo definitely has strengths on is just general cartridge space and visual RAM. So yeah, like if you're going to have these big giant chunky sprites making the whole foreground layer, then yeah, let's animate them. And like we said, since we can't do anything on our side directly beyond what we're doing on the delay on the Neo Geo side, what we can do is make that wait more worthwhile for you guys by adding enhancements that we can add on the graphical end. And obviously we're continuing to do everything we can to make sure that the gameplay on the Neo Geo will really be great and offer some uniqueness with the second playable character and all of that stuff. And that's about it for the Neo Geo. And going back to the topic of the add-ons, we do continue to make progress on my side working on the illustrations for the 3 deluxe cards, and Corey on the art book but there's nothing we really want to or can show you guys yet. We don't want to spoil things. If you look at our previous update video, Corey was nice enough to provide a sneak peek of one of the first pages or 2-page spreads in the art book, so you could go back to that video if you want to see that. As we continue to wrap up the book, we might show a sneak peek of one other page or something, but we do want to keep most of it spoiler free, as well as the same thing for these deluxe cards. I don't want to show the final illustrations until people start getting them and unboxing them or whatever. And then finally, on the Megadrive side of things, obviously this is an update in development since the game has been done for quite a while. I think they're either done or plan to be completely done shipping out to all the Kickstarter backers this week. They might already be done, but they might still have a list of backers who have not yet provided all of the required shipping information. So if you see numbers on the screen, that means Future Mike did his job, or maybe there are no longer any backers that didn't provide the info. But if you are seeing numbers and that number is your backer number, make sure you contact Neofid, get them all of the shipping information that they need to send your copy to you. But other than that, more importantly to us at least, and to our egos, is that people are getting their Megadrive versions of Demon Claw now, and it's been so fun and exciting now that some YouTubers and Twitch streamers have gotten their copy and they've been playing it, and overwhelmingly they've really been enjoying it. And so Future Mike will work in some clips of some of these streamers and YouTubers and their reaction to Demon Claw.
This one I backed though on Kickstarter. You can see it's got an awesome front cover, full of goodies. Look at oh, that is so awesome, isn't it? I gotta say, it's up there with some of the best Mega Drive games I've played.
The graphics are excellent with some great color, nice scrolling, and some excellent artwork everywhere. The adventurous music is also very good. The game comes in a nice plastic clamshell, which of course has some reversible artwork. Overall, this is a really fun game that will require many PlayStations to fully master. Excuse me, many play sessions to fully master. Why did I say PlayStations? I recommend this one.
This is a spanking new, it's the talk of the town. This one's good. It's a good fight. This is the first boss that it happens immediately, and it's a great fight. And the music. Oh, that's... Oh! 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 That feels good. Oh, yeah, that's gonna feel good, dude. Yeah, no slowdown, too. There was a guy inside. This was so cool. Holy...
So obviously we're really happy about that, and we can't wait for all of you guys who backed or pre-ordered to get your copies. And please stay tuned if you ordered versions other than the Mega Drive version, so you haven't been able to really play Demon Claw yet. Stick with us. Thanks for your patience. We're working on getting both the Mega Drive and the PC version, even though it's going to be work in progress for a while. Getting that to you in the very near future, 1 to 2 months from now. We'll keep you up to date on all of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. We'll keep it as short and sweet as I'm capable of doing. Thanks as always very much for your support and for watching.
If you enjoy our content and want to keep up to date on our games, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you want to support our projects, consider becoming a patron. The link's in the description, and we'll see you soon.
He's really trying to get me. I have to kill him in the face now. I have to kill him in the face. I have to kill him in the face. There's so many bees now. I got one more hit I need. Come on. Yes. Let's go. All right. That was amazing. Oh. Oh. Exploded in the face. There was a guy inside. This was so cool. Holy. You had the tentacles on the front. You had the guy, the head at the back animated, shooting ink at you that you could see coming from the background if you went too far on the edges, you would get slapped. You had bees. You had the tentacles whooping through. The face coming in the foreground and then doing spikes. And he was shaking the nests on the tree to wake up the bees. God, dude. That's straight up like top quality. One of the best boss fights in Mega Drive.